In terms of Nigeria's progress, it is heartwarming to note that President Muhammadu Buhari's unparalleled commitment to protection and safety of all Nigerian children and mothers, and the dynamic leadership of the Honorable Minister of Health, Professor Isaac Folorunso Adewole, have resulted in an unprecedented improvement of immunization coverage in Nigeria. Working together with partners, traditional, religious, political, and opinion leaders, we have achieved improvements in routine immunization coverage rates from 48% in 2015 to 57% in 2018, as revealed by the recent SMART survey conducted by the National Bureau of Statistics. You can find that data on the wall. Evidently, there are still some of the impacts of a number of strategic initiatives, such as the National Emergency Routine Immunization Coordinating Center and the Optimized Integrated Routine Immunization Sessions, OIRIS, which we put in place in all the 18 low-performing states in Nigeria. In addition, hundreds of thousands of health workers have been trained in the 36 states of the Federation and FCT, leading to improvements in the quality of services and availability of skilled human resources for health. To further our efforts to improve child health, we declared a nationwide state of emergency on maternal and child mortality on the 8th of April 2019. We committed ourselves to urgently take action to provide leadership to rapidly reverse maternal, newborn, and child deaths by half by 2021 through interventions that target the primary healthcare and community levels. We're happy to note and commend the sense of patriotism and leadership commitment which has informed the synergy between the executive and legislative arms of government in the appropriation and release of funds for vaccines procurement, logistics, and distribution in the last 2 years. With the exemplary leadership of Mr. President, the Honorable Minister of Health, and members of the National Assembly, and working closely with our development partners, Nigeria has successfully made vaccines available to all children in all parts of the country, including security-challenged areas. It is with great pleasure and delight that I wish to say that there has been no report of vaccine shortage anywhere in Nigeria in the last 5 years. In addition, all vaccines in the national immunization schedule are pre-qualified to be safe and endorsed by the World Health Organization and the National Agency for Food, Drugs and Administration and Control, NAFDAC. I must also reiterate and assure all Nigerians that all vaccines are provided free to all children in the country. The National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, in collaboration with the Federal Ministry of Health, states and local governments, and our donors and development partners, has concluded arrangements for mass vaccination of children in all parts of the country throughout the period of the 2019 African Vaccination Week. May I therefore appeal to all parents, guardians, and caregivers to avail themselves of the unique opportunity of the 2019 African Vaccination Week to make their children and wards available for immunization. All stakeholders at all levels must recognize immunization as a pathway to universal health coverage. Immunization remains the cheapest and yet most effective life-saving health intervention to all children in human history. Let me conclude this address by expressing our profound gratitude to His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari for his most inspiring leadership and support to all the primary healthcare subsector and immunization in particular. Similarly, I wish to thank the Honorable Minister of Health, Professor Isaac Folorunso Adewole, and the Honorable Minister of State for Health, Dr. Osage Ehanire, His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, Dr. Saad Abubakar III, all members of the Northern Traditional Leaders Committee on Primary Healthcare and their counterparts in the South, foundations, and all our development partners for being our lead vaccine heroes. I must also thank the media, civil society organizations, faith-based organizations, all of these working as lifesavers in the immunization space to save the lives of all Nigerian children. I cannot conclude this address without specially appreciating the commitment and the efforts of the Gavi immunization champion for Africa, Dr. Mrs. Awele Elumeli, for her untiring support to immunization in Africa. We thank you and we feel blessed to have you. Finally, I have no doubt that with our encouraging record of not having a single case of white polio virus in any part of the country in the past 3 years, we shall soon celebrate a polio-free Nigeria of our dreams. I thank you. God bless you. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.